Despite the importance of Asia to Western economies, research shows that travellers generally have very little knowledge around Asian culture and business etiquette. This can be highly disruptive to the productivity of your business negotiations. Therefore, we have recruited 3 of the leading experts in Asian culture from Imperial College to help teach you the fundamental lessons behind successful business.
As in any culture, first impressions are critical, and anyone looking to conduct business in Asia must be aware of the critical differences in the etiquette of the greetings and introductions.
In Japan, there is often no physical contact, but instead one bow. There is also a strict hierarchical element to the introduction, where less senior professionals will bow first and at a lower angle than that of their superiors. Thus, the higher the status of the individual, the smaller will be the angle of the bow. Thailand also follows a similar introduction to Japan, yet here it is customary for one to place both hands together and bow at the neck. In contrast, business introductions in Malaysia and Taiwan are through a formal handshake. While this may initially seem similar to the West, there are some subtle differences. As in Taiwan, businessmen usually shake with both hands to show respect, and in Malaysia, it is customary to shake with your right hand only. Shaking with the left hand is a sign of disrespect.
Business meeting etiquette is crucial for productivity and success of your business trip in Asia, and there are some crucial customs you must know when traveling.
In Malaysia, punctuality is relaxed, so don't feel offended if your Malaysian counterparts are late. Instead, plan ahead and build delay into your timetable. With respect to the meetings themselves, don't feel discouraged if the initial meeting seems unproductive. Malaysians place a great deal of emphasis on business relationships, where relationships must be firmly established before business can commence. Alternately, in Taiwan, being late usually symbolizes professional status, where individuals of high importance will tend to arrive later to a meeting to emphasize their position. Furthermore, business meetings follow a strict hierarchy, where not all individuals will freely engage in the discussion without being prompted to do so by senior management. In Japan, punctuality is critical for business success. Upon entering a meeting room, always be aware of the seating arrangements. These arrangements determine the status, where the senior figure will be placed at the center or the head of the table and will be surrounded by his team in descending order of rank. Business cards are usually distributed at the beginning of a Japanese meeting. If you are exchanging cards with a highly ranked professional, it is important to stand up, receive the card with your right hand, and take time to examine it as an important sign of respect. It may sometimes be the case that senior management figure falls asleep or dozes off, but do not be offended or put off by this. This is common in Japanese culture, where he or she has specifically brought a team to listen to you, so take compliment by the fact that the meeting is still ongoing.
Gift giving is a key tradition in Asian culture, but must be considered carefully as many gifts may cause disrespect.
In Malaysia, present gifts with your right hand and make sure gifts are wrapped in cheerful colors, and always avoid black, white, and blue as they symbolize bad luck. In Japan, gifts are received with both hands, and before accepting a gift, it is polite to modestly refuse at least once or twice before finally accepting it. Additionally, take note that due to business hierarchy, it is disrespectful to give the same gift to 2 or more individuals of unequal rank. Finally, in Taiwan, gifts are extremely important in symbolizing your sincerity in establishing a long-term business relationship. However, always avoid gifts such as clocks, handkerchiefs, fans, and umbrellas.
Business lunch and dinner vary substantially over Asia, but given that you are very likely to attend a lunch or dinner event, it is something that you would think you should know about it.
For example, the Japanese generally adore drinking sake during and after dinner, and not participating is usually considered lack of respect. The Japanese also top up each other's glass before drinking their own as a sign of respect. So be careful not to drink too much, especially given that there's usually after dinner drinking in local bars.
Taiwan is also similar to Japan in this aspect, where you should be prepared to drink strong spirits with your meal, such as whiskey and brandy. With regards to the meal itself, it is customary for there to always be some food left over in Taiwan. So be aware that if you finish the dish, the host will think you don't have enough and order more.
Hang on.
Go.
You're about to say action now.
Yeah.
And the lunch are very like
Considered carefully as
Asia is the fasting.
Good start. It's fine. Just put your paper down.